welcome back to a new video. This is your Wellness Wednesday post. Today we are talking about what it means to be loyal, loyalty in friendships and relationships. When you think about loyalty, what does that mean for you? Does that mean someone that never leaves your side, someone that takes up for you when you're not around? Is it when you're beefing with somebody, your friends or your partner should be beefing with that person too? We all have different definitions of what loyalty is, but it's always important to define them within the relationships that we have, right? We want to make sure that our partners and friendships know what we expect in our relationships. So how do you define loyalty? It's not about just showing up whenever. It's about showing up when it actually matters. That's in friendships and in relationships. In friendships, it might look like your friend defending your name in another conversation that you're not a part of. In relationships, loyalty might mean keeping your promises, staying faithful, or protecting your partner's trust. For me, honesty is part of being loyal. And being honest isn't just blindly agreeing because you're in love with a person or this is your best friend. It's about caring enough to speak the truth, whether your partner or your friend is right or wrong. A friend or partner should be able to tell you you're wrong without tearing you down, and vice versa. You should be able to tell your friend or partner when they are wrong without tearing them down. Honesty is a form of loyalty. You're being loyal to the friendship and commitments that you've made to each other. And you're holding each other accountable in ways and areas where you feel like this person needs to be held accountable. You don't want to blindly agree, especially if someone is wrong, because then you're just enabling wrong behavior. And being loyal to your partner is also being loyal to the friendship and loyal to the standards that you've set in place for your relationship or partnership. And you should be able to respectfully have these conversations without tearing your partner or your friend down, without making them feel bad about themselves, without making them dislike you for being honest about something they should pay attention to. That's loyalty. That's holding your friend or partner accountable. But before we even get there, when you open up a new relationship with somebody or a friendship with someone, you should think about having the expectations conversation. Having the expectation conversation will help you and your partner or friend clearly define what loyalty means to you and what loyalty means to them. This is the time to sit down with your friend or partner and clearly define what loyalty looks like, what you expect in your friendship or partnership, and what does that loyalty look like? Do you have similar wants and needs when it pertains to loyalty? And if so, this is a great time to have that conversation so that you can clearly define what you both are looking for. And if there are some differences, then you can clearly outline those differences and what to expect. In this conversation, you also want to avoid hurting someone's feelings, because it's not about hurting the person's feelings. It's about prioritizing your needs and your wants. And the same goes for them. In this conversation, they're going to prioritize their needs and their wants when it comes to loyalty. Try to come to the table with some understanding and empathy, because we all have had experiences. We've all had different situations where we feel like our loyalty has been tested. And so everyone has their own definition of what loyalty looks like to them. So you should step into the conversation open and understanding. As I stated before, when having these conversations, you might clearly see that you and your partner or friend have similar loyalty ideas. Loyalty may mean the same thing to both of you, or loyalty may mean two different things, but that's why the conversation is so important to have. Like we've always stated before, if you don't clearly define what you're looking for, things can get lost in translation, and humans will do the normal thing and they'll fill in the blanks. So you want to clearly define what loyalty looks like. For some, loyalty might look like physically being somewhere and cheering you on, being your cheerleader, or always showing up when necessary. And for others, loyalty may mean I'm just going to be in the background, but I am your cheerleader to the end. I may not show up physically, but behind closed doors, I'm rooting for you. I'm giving you information. I'm supporting you. I'm liking your posts. I'm commenting on your pictures. I'm reposting your content. And those are just small examples, but the examples can go on. It's just defining what your loyalty looks like to you and how you want to show up in other people's lives when it comes to showing loyalty to them. It's important to outline what loyalty looks like, and here's a few things that acts of loyalty could look like. Defending your name in a conversation that you're not a part of. Respecting your partner or friend's privacy. That means if your friend or your partner shares a secret with you, you are to keep that secret. If it's burning in the back of your lips, like trying to get out, try to hold it in and try to hold that respect for your partner or your friendship, that loyalty that they disclose this information to you and you can hold it in for them. Celebrating your wins. This also looks like loyalty too. When you win, don't be the grumpy bumpkin in the back. Don't be the jealous, envious friend. Show up and celebrate your friend's wins. Celebrate your partner's wins. That is loyalty. It's saying, hey, I am super proud of you. I am happy for you. And I am so excited to celebrate this win for you because everybody deserves to win. Today is your friend's day to shine, and tomorrow might be your partner's day to shine, and next week it might be yours. But give people their loyalty and their flowers at the time that it is necessary. So celebrate the wins. And loyalty will also look like holding each other accountable. Because when I signed up to be your friend or when I signed up to be your partner, I signed up to hold you accountable for the things that you desire in life and the things that you said that you wanted in life and the things that we are establishing together as a partner or partnership or friendship. How do you hold someone accountable being respectful, but also maintaining your loyalty, even if the conversation is hard? Respectfully, but hard. Being loyal is about consistency and care. It's not about inconsistency. And it's not about holding back as well, because holding back can be a form of disloyalty. Don't be afraid to be open with your friendships and your partnerships, and don't be afraid to talk about what you expect as when it comes to loyalty. So how does this tie into Wellness Wednesdays? Well, the wellness of your relationship in return shows up in your life. Knowing where you stand with people and where people stand with you creates safety and security within your partnerships. It helps to build emotional safety. And that's what's important within our friendships and our partnerships. That's how loyalty plays a part in our wellness. Because if you're not loyal to your partner and you're not loyal to your friendships, how are you being true to your friend and your partner? You're breaking that covenant, that promise that, hey, I want to be there for you as a friend, or hey, I want to be there for you as your partner. So how do you show up in life? How do you show up in your partnerships? Emotional safety lowers stress, it builds self-confidence, and it strengthens your overall wellness. And a lack of loyalty can leave you constantly questioning your friendships, your partnerships, and it can leave you constantly doubting yourself. Show up in your relationships with loyalty and love, consistency and care, because that's what matters. Being loyal when it matters. So I challenge you this week. I want you to pay attention to the places and people that are loyal to you. Look at how loyalty shows up in your life, and then in return, I want you to look at how you show up in other people's lives when it pertains to loyalty. Are you a loyal friend? And do you have loyal friends around you? Are you a loyal partner, or is your partner loyal to you? I encourage you this week to take a look at that and deep dive into those areas of your life. And if there aren't any clear expectations about what loyalty is within your friendships and partnerships, define it. It's going to save you a whole heck of a lot of headache in the future, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you got a little bit of word and message today that you can take on in your life and in your journey. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that post bell notification so you're updated every time I upload a new video. And I'm glad you guys keep tuning in weekly. I am so appreciative of you all. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.